Hi, and a very warm welcome to our Camel Pose Peak Pose class. This is more of an intermediate type of practice. I see Merkaba is having a very good time today. It's more of an intermediate type of practice simply because we will be moving into deeper back bends and there are no props required for this class. We'll work a lot on strengthening our back muscles, getting into our hips, thighs, and of course into our back bends. And we'll begin in Sukhasana, our easy seat, and just do a few seated cat-cows, but we want to add the arms here just to really expand through the chest. So on the inhale, you open through the arms, arch through the spine, look up. And on the exhale, curl in, hug yourself. And again, on the inhale, open up through your chest, your arms really arch. And curl in. Two more, just like that. Move with your breath. Now just sit up nice and straight. And we're going to move into a simple twist. Your right hand comes on top of your left knee. Lengthen your torso on the inhale. And on the exhale, move into your twist. Your left fingertips come behind you on the mat, on the floor. And just breathe here in this twist for a little bit. On your next inhale, create some more length through your body. And on the exhale, turn around and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So left hand comes on top of your right knee. Lengthen on the inhale, and on the exhale we twist. The right fingertips come down behind us. Maybe look over your shoulder. Again, lengthen on the inhale. And on the exhale, return to center. We're going to do one more thing in our Sukhasana, and these are side bends. So bring your left hand down to the mat, sweep up with your right, really look up and try to bring your right shoulder back as much as possible. You don't have to go deep in this side bend. And then come up and just switch to the other side. You can move with your breath here or stay for a little while in each side bend. Really choose what works for your body today, getting the same benefits regardless of the pace you're moving at. And we'll just do one more on each side. And come back to center. And we're going to move into our first downward facing dog. So you can simply bring both of your palms to the side. You can move through tabletop or just come directly up into your downward facing dog. You can paddle out the feet here. This is our first downward facing dog of the practice. So just invite whatever movement suits you right now. And then just find a tiny bit of stillness in your downward facing dog. And then lift your right leg up
Open through the hip. Really invite as much openness through that hip as you press through your palms. And then square off your hips and bring your right foot behind your wrists into your pigeon. Get nicely settled in your pigeon. Remain upright at first. Maybe do a little back bend here. We're just going to lower down onto our forearms for a tiny bit. You can also rest your forehead on your hands. Take 3 more breaths here. And then gently use your hands to come up. And we're just going to sit down on our sitting bones. Keep the left leg nicely extended and bring the right in into our half butterfly. You can flex or point the extended foot. Doesn't really matter. We're going to turn towards our extended leg and just fold down. Again, you don't have to go far here. We're just warming up our body. Just a nice little fold. And then roll up. Place your right hand behind you. Lift your hips into a baby wild thing. Enjoy the length through your body. And then sweep back down and move directly back into your fold. You might feel yourself moving deeper here. And if you want to, you can open up into a side bend. Doesn't matter how deep you go. Again, work with what your body wants today. And then just move back into your fold before slowly rolling yourself back up into a seat. Come back into tabletop and push up into your downward facing dog. Again, you can paddle out the feet here. Moving deeper and deeper into your body. And just find some stillness in your downward facing dog. Really press through your hands and lift up your left foot. Open through the hip. And then just square off your feet and bring your left leg behind your hands into your pigeon. Again, we're going to stay upright for a little bit here. You can move into a back bend before coming onto your forearms or on your hands. Take 3 more breaths here as we relax while also stretching. And then just slowly loose your arms to lift yourself back up. sit on your sitting bones and come into your half butterfly. Turn towards your extended leg and just fold on down. Again, no need to push yourself here. Just enjoy wherever your body wants to take you. Let's take a few more breaths. And then slowly roll yourself up. Baby wild thing. Bring your left hand behind you. Sweep up through the right. Really create some beautiful length through your body. And then sweep down directly back into your fold. If you want to, you can again add a side bend here. No forcing, just going with your body. And back into your fold. And slowly lift yourself back up. And we'll meet again in our downward facing dog. You can absolutely take a vinyasa here. So moving from down dog to plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and back to downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up and then bring it forward in between your hands. Your left knee comes down to the mat, low lunge. Lengthen through your spine even as you send your hips down. And then just bring both palms to your mat on the inside of that right foot. Toe heel the right foot to the edge of your mat. You can open the foot, press into your knee with your right hand, and look up. A little twist as we open through our hip. And gently release the pose. Step back into your downward facing dog. And this time, the left leg lifts. Step it in between your hands. Bring the right knee down to the mat. Low lunge. Extend your arms, create length through your back, and send the hips down. Bring both palms to the mat. Toe heel your right foot to the edge of your mat. Open the foot. Bring your left palm to your knee. Open the knee and look up. Slowly release the pose. Move back into your downward facing dog. You can hang here for a little bit or do another vinyasa. So moving into plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. And then just bring your knees to the mat. And we're gonna go on to our bellies, a little active cobra moment. So for this, I want you to bring your fingertips a bit wider away from you. And on the inhale, really ripple through your spine. Look up. And on the exhale, come down to the mat. Moving with your breath, ripple up through your spine on the inhale. And on the exhale, lower down. Two more. And then just bring your left arm in front of you so that you can rest your forehead on your palm. Bend your right knee and bring your heel to your glute. Nice little thigh stretch. Make sure that you're really pressing down through that thigh to get more of a stretch. And release. Just do the same on the other side. And release. Now bend both of your knees. Grab a hold of your feet, and we're going to do bow pose. Really press in into your hands with your feet as you lift yourself up into your bow pose. And release. Press back, child's pose. Gently come onto all fours. And then just walk your hands out in front of you into a puppy stretch. And then just slide onto your belly. I'm going to do another cobra, or more of a yin version of cobra, which is seal. So with your arms slightly wider out, extend them long, press through the tops of your feet, send your pubic bone down, and really enjoy the stretch in the front of your body. And just lower yourself down. Press back to kneeling. Bring your legs out in front of you. And we're going to do Navasana, our boat pose. Make sure that your spine is nice and long. Bring your legs up. They can be extended or bent at the knee. Hold here for just a little more. Release. Come to your kneeling position. And we're going to do our camel pose from here. Now, one way that I really enjoy entering camel is through a sweeping motion. So kind of like a dancer's motion. But first, without actually moving into a camel, we are just circling our arms. And then moving deeper and deeper, maybe already touching your heel with the arm that remains down. Just keep on sweeping up. And then when you're ready, grab hold of both of your heels. Really stretch through the front of your body. And again, enter with either a sweeping motion or just gently lowering yourself down. Come into your child's pose. Press up into tabletop. Just a few rounds of cat and cow to release our spine. You can sit down on your heels. Extend your legs in front of you and roll down onto your back. Bend your knees, and we're going to lift up into our bridge pose. So pressing through our feet, engaging the glutes and hugging through our inner thighs. If you want to, you can clasp your arms beneath you. Do a bit more of a chest opening moment here as well. Lift higher into your bridge. And then gently lower yourself back down. You can bring your arms out into a cactus shape or keep them extended long. Scoot your hips over a little bit to the left and drop both knees over to your right. And come back up and just do our spinal twist on the other side. So hips go a little bit over to your right. The knees fall down to your left. Keep your shoulder blades nicely planted on the mat. And come back to center. Just bring both of your legs into your chest. Reclined child's pose. You can sway a bit side to side here, just to release our back a bit more. Give it a little massage. And whenever you're ready, you can enter Shavasana by extending your legs long. Bring your arms down on the mat. You can claim some more space if that feels good to you after today's practice. And just settle here. You can stay in Shavasana for longer, but if you're ready to come out, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. You can take a nice deep stretch if that feels good to you. And then just roll onto one side and use your arms to press yourself back up into a seat. Place your hands together at the heart in Anjali Mudra. And we're going to close our practice with gratitude. Thank yourself for coming onto your mat today, for spending some time with your body, for giving yourself the gift of movement, the freedom that yoga can offer us. And just thank yourself for showing up for yourself in this way. Thank you.